All right, so today we're looking at our last of the core mechanical ways to strike. So we've talked about whittick, lobtick, and redondo. The last one is called abaniko, and abaniko means to fan or fanning motion. So rather than trying to smash through or slash or come back around all with the blade edge, the abaniko is like I'm spinning a fan, and it's more of a flicking motion. So I'm still thinking about this same target, but instead of coming here, I might flick over the top, either the inside or the outside. You can do this a couple of different ways. So we have our horizontal abanikos, and we have our vertical abanikos. Let's start with vertical, because I think it's easiest to pick up. So grab the stick just like you always do. From here, I want to turn all the way down until the puño is pointing up. Elbow is super far to the inside. Then I'm going to rotate all the way to the other side until the puño is pointing up, elbow is pointing up. Notice I'm not doing this by releasing in the grip. It's not just flicking it back and forth. I'm really loosening up the rotator cuff, so warm up your shoulders if you need to before you do these. Hitting on the inside and outside of this vertical line. When we get back to applications, you can see after I started my disarm, smashing the arm is a great one. Anytime I'm in pretty close. But that vertical redondo, vertical abaniko. One way that you can practice this is to take another weapon, another stick, or if you've got a machete or whatever, and think about tapping and tapping. One thing that you'll notice with the abanikos is if you did have a blade, or if you're imagining where your blade is, you're not actually hitting with the blade edge. Now we're slapping with the flat. So as I come around this way, the blade is up. As I come around, the blade is still pointed up. Even with my vertical abanikos, I've got the blade pointed out, the blade pointed out. So if I was holding a target for myself, I flick it, come around and flick it again. And for all of these, the blade is facing forward. All right, so that was the vertical abaniko, the vertical fanning strike, where I'm hitting on this vertical circle. But I'm hitting to 6 o'clock, coming all the way around to 6 o'clock again, and then back. I'm not actually finishing that circle any way through. Next, we're going to take that same thing and make it a horizontal abaniko. So I start out low, and then I just want to bring it up carefully so that I'm hitting on the high line in this horizontal circle, almost like a helicopter rotating over my head, except again, I don't go all the way through. I get forward, I come back around. So I'm taking the point of my stick, pointing it forward, puño back, rotate all the way through, puño back, point forward. Hit, 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 hit. And I think the easiest way to do this is just to start low, and then carry it up, and carry it up, and carry it up until you're hitting at head level. Just be careful you don't hit yourself in the head. Make sure this is far enough away and high enough out that I'm not coming through my own face. So for the horizontal abaniko, I flick to the outside, flick to the inside. Hit, 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 hit. Again, if you want to practice with something, I think this is even easier. I hold it out. Now I've got some forward motion instead of trying to keep it in super, super tight to me. So this is the horizontal abaniko. I think super, super useful movement. It's quick. It doesn't use the blade edge, but it does give you that quick redirection of force, a quick snap to one side. So our vertical abaniko this way, and then our horizontal abaniko hitting a target on the opposite line. So if you have something that you can hit, whether it is a heavy bag or a hanging tire or a door frame if you go super, super light, I think it is worth practicing, especially with the abanikos. So the abaniko on the horizontal line, like I'm doing my helicopter rotation, I'm flicking in from one side or I'm flicking in from the other side. I usually like trying to do these in odd numbered sets. So I go 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then starting on the other side. So instead of always coming to the outside first, sometimes I'll start with that flick to the inside. So 1, 3, 5, 7. And ideally trying to hit about the same spot every single time.